I'm Davey. I'm awesome. And welcome to the Comment Corner, where you guys make comments on my videos and I respond every week. And in between responding to your comments, I asked my phone, Siri, why am I so bad with women? It said, I'm Alexa, you moron. So kicking it off this week with last week's Comment Corner, the Gullible Corner. Robert Kindler kicked it off with, first. Because him and Josh will not stop that. They are like super competitive over which one gets to be first. But after that, Robert Kindler commented, love that shirt. Used to watch that show all the time. We all did. It was surprising to find out it didn't have as many seasons as I thought. Joshua Martinez responded to him, hey Camp Anawanna, we hold you in our hearts, and when we think about you, it makes me wanna fart. Robert Kindler responded, it's I hope we never part, now get it right or pay the price. Paul Jetto responded to him, now we can share a lifetime of the fondest memories by the lake of Anawanna, set in the old pine trees. Paul Jetto also replied, I love that show. Ain't seen it since I was like 12 or something. It's on Paramount Plus. Then Joshua Martinez commented, not to put too fine a point on it. Say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Make a little birdhouse in your soul. And also remember that I'm your only friend. I'm not your only friend, but I'm a little glowing friend. But really I'm not actually your friend, but I am. They're Turks though. They might be giants. They might be, but they need to remember that Triangle Man hates them, and if they have a fight, Triangle wins.
We don't care if you get it.
Then Robert Kindler commented, I went to summer camp 5 times. 4 as a camper, 1 as head of the kitchen. I hated it every time. I'm not much of a camping person. I'm much more of a sit at home in my lazy boy and watch TV kind of a person. I feel you there. I don't like to go camping. But I did actually like going to summer camp. I went 3 times. I don't mind if I'm in a cabin with a bed and things to do. It's people getting in tents and stuff, sleeping on the ground, and sitting around all day doing nothing but talking about other times we went camping that I can't stand. Then Joshua Martinez commented, don't front, yo. Griffin Drew was Miss April, as in Little Miss Page 34 in Dinosaur Island. We used to watch that movie together. We farted. You laughed. Yes, we did, when I was 12. It was funny because it was so bad, and it was on late night and had boobs. I was 12, and when I was 12, that's all it needed to be a good movie. Now that I'm an adult, that movie's just bad. I rubbed ketchup in my eyes. Now I have hindsight. Then on my Davey's Awesome Stories, studying fat people, new commenter T-Corf commented, Davey is awesome. They get it. Then Joshua commented, I love beer. I can't drink it though. Then I'd get fat.
Beers.
Uh-huh. You know how in some sports they'll throw the ball into the crowd after winning the game? Apparently that's frowned upon in bowling. Then going to an older Davey's Awesome Movies, my Davey's Awesome Movies review of Almost Heroes, Jay McCool commented, I don't care what anyone says. This movie is awesome. Wholeheartedly agree with you, Jay. Wholeheartedly. On Monday, we start Diarrhea Awareness Week. It runs until Friday. Then on my Davey's Awesome Wrestling, where I reviewed the Royal Rumble 2023, Joshua Martinez commented, Rhea Ripley, frightened. I gotta agree with you on that one. Then Joshua Martinez commented, I give this review a 5 out of 623,879. Nah. Somebody's still bitter they didn't get to review it with me. Then Robert Kindler commented, I thought the whole show, but the end, was predictable. Would have been less if Cody was not number 30 and had such a big entrance. Men's Rumble was good, but the Women's Rumble was better. I hated the Pitch Black match. I hate Bray. I hate that Belair can use her hair as a weapon. I did like the main event. All I can say is, again, somebody clearly misses Vince McMahon's booking. Then Robert Kindler commented, any chance that Cody doesn't win the title at WrestleMania? There's always a chance, because they like to go for what's shocking, but I really hope they don't go that route this time. Sometimes we just want the feel-good story, which is what I want. Cody Rhodes needs to win the title at WrestleMania. Roman Reigns needs the title taken off of him. His reign has gotten boring. Then Robert Kindler commented, Uncle Howdy totally missed that dive, and it was obvious. Okay, dude, you don't like Bray Wyatt. You know, there's wrestlers I don't like, but the fact that I don't like them doesn't mean every match they have is bad. Like, I don't like Matt Riddle, but I can't deny he's good. Then Robert Kindler commented, how cool would it have been if Sami Zayn won the Rumble? He is over naturally. Build up to Roman bullying Sami to give him his title shot. Sami, yeah, I will, I just haven't got it yet. I've been busy. I mean, I only entered to make sure insert name doesn't win. You can have KO win the match at the Rumble by DQ. Get a street fight rematch at Elimination Chamber. Then do a whole breakup spot. Sorry, Rob, but I'm not going to agree with you there. That sounds awful. I like that Sami Zayn is fighting him in Elimination Chamber. Cody Rhodes was the natural choice to win the Royal Rumble. Because since he came back at WrestleMania last year, this is what we've been waiting for. Him to challenge for the title. Then Robert Kindler commented, Dominic Mysterio is one of the hottest heels they got right now. I mean, the fans love to boo him. They should put the IC or US title on him. That would make him even more over than a chicken heel champion. I don't think he's as over as you think he is. Then Robert Kindler commented, you could even go Sami versus Roman for the title, Dominic and Priest for the tag team titles, Rhea for the women's title, and Cody for the IC. Or if you want, have Sami versus Roman one day, and Roman versus Cody the next. Have that start a program between the two. Roman, you never would have beat me if I hadn't had a match already. If they want to do the thing they've been talking about where he defends one title night 1 and one title night 2, okay. Then Robert Kindler commented, yes, it is a slow day at work today. Apparently. Then Robert Kindler commented, if Ray had used a condom, then he wouldn't have a condom. Then Paul Jetto commented, Bianca wins, yeah! This Royal Rumble was better than last year. The Bray Wyatt match was okay. Not great, but okay. I agree, this Royal Rumble has been the best one they've had in a few years. And as far as the Bray Wyatt match, yeah, it wasn't fantastic. It was just entertaining. And I give points for that. Then Paul Jetto commented, oh, and Vikings was a good show, but wow, your brother is weird into it. That's how he gets whenever he's into anything. The way he's acting right now with Vikings is the same way he acted when Xena was popular, and what made me hate it. Because I've seen the show Vikings, I wasn't that into it, and he won't let it go. But at least it's gotten him off of bothering me about Game of Thrones, which I also didn't really like. If your girlfriend comes home in a white suit covered in bee stings and smelling like honey, she's a keeper.
Not the bees! Ah!
Then going back to another old Davies Awesome Movies, my Davies Awesome Movies review of Beastmaster 3, The Eye of Braxis. Mr. Darth Ryan commented, actually seeing the second movie before any others made it okay to me, as just in cheesy bad. But not this one. This movie was/is just awful. I'm not going to argue with you that Eye of Braxis was bad, but in my opinion it was better than the second one. But ultimately neither of the sequels came close to being as good as the original Beastmaster! A baby roach asked, Dad, what happens if I get sprayed by Raid? Papa Roach responded, suffocation, no breathing. And then on the Bros Not Lovers video, really? Where we talked about a couple of things that made us go, really? In The Princess Bride and Grown Ups, Joshua Martinez commented, first! Then Joshua Martinez commented, what did the fish say when he swam into a wall? Damn! What do you call a can opener that doesn't work? A can't opener. There are 3 types of people in the world. Those who can count, and those who can't. Did you hear about the Italian chef who died? He passed away. 2 muffins were sitting in an oven. One turned to the other and said, wow, it's pretty hot in here. The other shouted, whoa, a talking muffin! What is Forrest Gump's email password? 1, Forrest, 1. Did you hear about the fire in the shoe factory? 10,000 souls were lost. The police said some heels started it. And then, here's the J-Spud comment this week. Andre the Giant used to frighten me as a child. I always thought he was going to reach out of my TV and try to eat me. I know I'm not much of a meal, as I weigh as much as a pigeon soaking wet. But that wouldn't stop predators from consuming my person for nourishment. Dear Lord, I wish that they would. And it's not as if I get very far by running. A sloth once laughed at me. I thought with his passing I'd feel safe, but recently I saw that Ripley gal wrestling and nearly voided my bowels in terror. She looked exactly like a girl that used to bully me in grade school because I refused to play Princess Bride with her. It was nothing personal, I just didn't want to play Buttercup. She was a mean one when she drank. Her name was Veronica, but we called her Nunchucks. She brought me to show and tell once in order to demonstrate the art of pegging with a wooden spoon and icy hot ointment. It was one of her most gentle sides. We started dating recently when we began reconnecting after all these years, and she is just as awful now as she was then. Nunchuck sure likes holding me against the wall while quoting lines from old Pacino movies. Last night she dressed me up like Tinkerbell and stuffed me in the boo box until I promised to play Buttercup after all these years. I dare say that this is the best relationship I've ever been in, and that in and of itself makes me want to cry. To be saddled with such an unpleasant love affair that comes reminiscent of the love Cobra Kai had with Daniel-san. She calls me her little tampon string. That's about what I think of you. Then Paul Jetto commented, that guy in The Princess Bride was the dork and liar. That's funny. Is that funny or frightening? Because you're scared of the claw. You're scared of the claw. Ooh. And then Jay McCool commented, I can eat a pizza by myself in one sitting. Dude. I can't. I can eat a whole pizza by myself, but it's going to take me a little over a day at least. And that's if I decide to eat it for every meal. You know what's made of leather and sounds like a sneeze? A shoe. So there you have it. That's Comic Corner this week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, make sure to hit like, hit subscribe, hit that little bell so you get notifications when I post new videos. And leave a comment if you want to be in next week's Comic Corner. Love you guys.